So we have Uzor Arukwe and Sarian Martin star together in this movie titled My Pride Her Destiny. Now was this movie a watch or skip? Because there's a lot to say. So the story follows Tobe and Adaeze, played by Uzor Arukwe and Sarian Martin, two individuals compelled to live under the same roof, with marriage as the ultimate goal. And this arrangement was orchestrated by Tobe's sick mom, who was determined to honor a promise she made to her late husband to see their son wed his friend's daughter Adaeze. So My Pride Her Destiny is currently showing on Sarian Martin TV on YouTube, movie directed by Michael Olowojaiye. I hope I pronounced that well. Now, Uzor Arukwe and Sarian Martin has starred in previous projects together like Jackpot, Asa and Odogu Landlord, and now My Pride Her Destiny. And I'm still trying to wrap my head around the title of this movie. My Pride Her Destiny. Okay, the My Pride aspects I get in respect to how the character Tobe was stubborn and let his pride get in the way of him accepting that he had fallen in love with a girl from the village. But her destiny part, I don't fully get it. Is it that it was her destiny to get married to the character Tobe? But if I'm not wrong, it was an agreement. The marriage was an agreement between Tobe's dad and Adaeze's dad. It was basically the last wish of Tobe's dad for him to get married to Adaeze. Now, is it that a man's last wish became a girl's destiny? It became her destiny. I don't fully understand how the title complements the movie, but if you know and you can give a good guess, let me know in the comments below, because this is basically a movie discussion, yes. So the movie had its positives and its negatives, and there were bloopers in the movie, and I'll be covering all of that in this review. But trust me, this movie will definitely crack you up because it features themes of comedy, love, family, acceptance, romance, and a touch of business. For the comedy aspects, Uzor Arukwe was one cast that played a pivotal role in the humor of this movie. You know, once Uzor Arukwe opens his mouth, his erotic accent and even his facial expressions will literally make you burst into laughter. Like the character Tobe was literally shouting during every scene in the movie. But it was funny, in a funny way. Uzor Arukwe and Sarian Martin's scenes together will definitely crack you up, that's for sure. The dialogues between the two will definitely crack you up. You know, the movie came with a limited setting, and that was basically for a deep character focus where the audience would be forced to focus on each character's interactions and dialogues, and that would help create a deeper understanding of each character. Now for the bloopers, there was a scene where the character Adaeze was cutting vegetables, and next to it there were tubers of yam. Now she was cutting vegetables and there were tubers of yam next to her. Now look at what she later on served. Are you seeing what I'm seeing? Because I don't see any traces of vegetable or yam in what she served. Yam, vegetable, I was expecting porridge yam, but it ended up being jollof. Well, I'm not surprised. Some will say it's the magic of television because all these Nollywood movies here on YouTube, they are very good at featuring jollof. If it's not jollof, it's noodles, trust me. Now for the other blooper, there was a scene where the character Tobe was in a business call. But if you look closely at his phone, I think he was in a music app and the camera captured it. Wow. Blooper. Now speaking of business call, Tobe was a businessman, but somehow they made it seem as if he was always free because he was always at home. Aside the business calls he always made, every other thing about his business aspect was surface level. Or let's just say that he was running his business from the comfort of his home. Then for the support roles, we had Kingsley Nwachukwu who played the character of Emeka, and he somewhat helped in spicing up the movie. And for other support roles, we had Anita Nwachi who played the character of Felicia. Now, like I said before, the narrative was predictable and there was no major shocking plot twist. They always managed to feature the girlfriend with a bad attitude. Then as for Emilia Namadi who played the character of Ada's mom, to be honest, her acting felt like acting and it didn't really connect with me. There was not much done to her character and it felt like her character was underdeveloped. And why didn't they bring her to the city just like Tobe's mom after the two characters, Adaeze and Tobe, got together? She was just left aside. So My Pride, Her Destiny is a mediocre movie for me, but it's definitely worth your time. The male lead and female lead played their parts well, and the lines in the movie will definitely crack you up. So I think I'll be giving this movie a 3 out of 5 thumbs up. If you've seen the movie, what did you think about it? Let me know in the comments below and I'll meet you there. Bye.